This particular soup is the kind of soup that if you don't know, you're going to be like, chai, see what Igbo people have done to Ewedu soup. Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer, and to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That way you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So in today's video we're back in my kitchen and I'm going to be showing you guys this particular kind of soup. Yes, we'll be cooking. Somebody left me a comment a while back and said, oh Summer, you know, we want you to bring back the cooking, because she said something like, I like the way your cooking is always like simple and straightforward, which is true. I typically like to get things done quickly. You know, that's part of my time management. So I was saying to somebody the other day in the comment section, I was like, when you have a busy life, you have so much going on, you have your job, you have, you know, when you have so much going on, and this is Europe, it's not like Nigeria where you have the cleaner, you have the gardener, you have your driver, you have your, no, here you're everything. You're your own cleaner, you're your own everything. You have no choice to find shortcuts, quick way to get things done. So this particular soup is so quick to do. It is so quick to do. Now what is unique about this soup is this. Some of you are leaving me comments about my skin the last time. You were talking about my makeup. The funny thing is that I actually do the same makeup all the time. The only difference is that when I do videos in my kitchen, I have so much natural light coming. The natural light on my skin that you're seeing, and that's why you may see my makeup more than when I don't do my video in my kitchen. In all my videos, I basically have exact same makeup, apart from the ones where I have no makeup, but it's the same makeup. It's just that natural light is showing it more. So yeah, this particular soup is the kind of soup that if you don't know, you're going to be like, chai, see what people have done to Ewedu soup. Another thing about making video with natural light is when the sun comes out, it changes, and when the sun goes out, it just kind of keeps changing. Anyways, so if you don't know this soup, you're going to be confused, like, okay, what is going on here? Let me say this, right? I remember, let me tell you guys, the first time I saw Ewedu soup, I was like, what is this? It looked disgusting. You know, it looked disgusting to me. But I didn't know what it was. What happened was my sister that lived in Lagos, she came to visit. My sister that lived in Lagos came to Benin to visit us. And there's this Yoruba people nearby that sell Ewedu soup. So my big sister, you know, bought it one day and she was eating it. We all surrounded her, looking at her like, what is she eating? We kind of like, oh, what is that? You know, that kind of thing. But I didn't realize Igbos already eat Ewedu soup. We do. Only that we make it differently. I did not even know that it's the same thing until when I was living in Lagos and I saw my neighbors making it, and I was like, wow, I know what this is. Like, I was like, the leaf that you used to make Ewedu soup, we eat it in my place. Where in Ewedu soup, we eat it. Where I come from, we eat it, but we don't call it Ewedu, obviously. We call it what's it called? We call it ahihama. So today I'm going to be showing you guys this soup. So basically I'm going to be cooking a Ewedu soup, but I'm going to be cooking it in Igbo style. You see the thing about when natural light, it goes too bright and then it's just, you know, it keeps fluctuating. I'm not going to worry about that. Believe me, I believe this is one of the, it's nice to have it the other way and stew, you know, the Yoruba style sometimes, but it's nice to try this style as well. The good thing about this style is that you're not going to need your stew. You're going to have everything in one pot. Because I do a lot of video that involves talking, when I then do video that is cooking, I still find myself talking a lot. So no more talking, let's go straight to the cooking. So this is all the things we're going to be needing for this cooking. This is all. Too much light. There's too much sunlight. Look at that. That's the thing about natural light. It keeps changing. Look, that's too bright. Let me just try and continue with this video. So this is all we'll be using for this cooking. Here we have prawns. There we have salmon. We have mixed herbs. That is spinach, frozen spinach. This, the prawn, the fish and spinach are frozen. There's the Ewedu there, frozen as well. My thing is this, I buy a lot of frozen food because they last months. But fresh food, you know the way they go off very quickly. So I typically buy a lot of frozen stuff. The fish wasn't frozen when I bought it, but I always freeze it whenever I buy it so it can last longer. And then I have my cubes, I have my Knorr cubes and everything in there. So that's where I have my Knorr cubes and all my stock cubes are there. There is salt. I tell you guys about salt all the time. I taste my food. If it needs salt, I would add. I may end up not using it, but I always wait and decide later. There's my palm oil and there's a Ewedu there, those 2 packs there. And there is my Cameroon pepper. Shout out to all my Cameroon people. And the half. Oh my, look at that. See what I'm telling you about the sun? This is about natural light. When you use natural light, it's unpredictable. Look at that. Yeah, that's it. That's everything. I think I showed you everything already. So let's start the cooking. I'm going to put my oil in straight away because if I don't put my oil in early, by the time the food is ready, the palm oil will be raw and I don't want that. I'm going to put my palm oil in straight away from the beginning. So you can see the water is not even boiling yet. So I'm going to put palm oil. I don't cook that often with palm oil, but there are some food that you need to cook and you need to use palm oil, so this is one of them. So I'm going to put my prawn in straight away as well. I put my prawn in straight away as well because I'm also dependent on the stock from my prawn to add flavor to my cooking. So I put my prawn in straight away. The next thing I'm going to put in is going to be my knorr cubes, and I put 6 knorr cubes, which is 3 packs, and it's 6 knorr cubes. I've told you guys I use a lot of knorr cubes for my cooking. I think I've said it before in one of my videos that one of my friends that's a professional chef, Nigerian professional chef, taught me to do that. She uses a lot of knorr cubes, but she barely uses any salt. So it's the same thing with me. I use a lot of knorr cubes and I don't really use much salt. Sometimes I don't use salt at all because knorr cube contains salt. I'm gonna put my fish in as well straight away because like I told you guys, they are frozen, so I put them early. This is my style of cooking, right? And then I put my Cameroon pepper in as well. This pepper is very spicy. If you don't know, find out. If you don't know about Cameroon pepper, find out before you try it. It is very, very spicy. A little goes a long way. Now I'm gonna put my herbs in as well. I'm putting mixed herbs. Okay, so that's all of that, and I'm gonna cover it. Okay, cover it and give it time to cook. As you can see, it's boiling already. This is like few minutes later. You can see it's already boiling. Everything is already in there. The only things I don't have in there are my salt, spinach, and ewedu. Everything is already there. As you can see, everything is already there and everything is boiling. So I'm just gonna open it. Oh, can you hear that sound? Can you hear that sound? Try not to bring my fish up. The aroma, I can't even tell you, lovely aroma coming out of this. Unfortunately, you can't smell it from the camera. No. So you can see it's kind of like the water is kind of drying up. This is when I taste it to see if I'm happy with the salt. At the moment, it actually tastes a bit too salty, but that's because I haven't added my other ingredients in, so that's perfect. Still haven't put any salt in, so I didn't even need any salt, but it already tastes very salty, which is okay because I haven't added my last ingredients. At this point, I'm going to put my spinach. Now I'm going to add my spinach. You see, I'm adding my spinach and the ewedu last because of the idea of not overcooking your vegetables. And be careful with your fish. You see, my fish is frozen. That's why I put it at the beginning. If my fish wasn't frozen, I wouldn't have put it that early. At this point, I would do what I call rescue the fish. I'll bring out the fish. Okay, I'll bring out the fish. You can decide how you want to, at what point you want to put your fish in. I'll bring out all my fish because I don't want them to get broken up. Okay, but I can, believe me, the fish is so well cooked and is well, marinated at the moment. It's really like so now I will add my ewedu. Oh, something else I forgot to say to you is I try not to have too much water in this because the ewedu and the spinach, I find that whenever I put them in my cooking, they produce a bit of water. So I know they're going to add a bit of liquid in my cooking, so I don't put too much water from the beginning. So that's one ewedu there, and there's the second ewedu in. You know, I'm not going to cook too long from now on. I leave the prawn in because the prawn won't get smashed up. I put all my greens last. We all know about not overcooking our greens. So once I put my ewedu in, I don't cover it anymore because covering it is going to make you lose the stickiness, the sliminess of the ewedu. I hope you guys can see this. So you can see it's all cooked now. I'm just going to throw my fish back in. Okay. That's my soup ready. I only took the fish out because I didn't want them to get smashed up. In case you're wondering why I don't have any beef or chicken or anything like that, I think I've said it before that I actually do not like meat. I actually do not really like chicken. I eat them sometimes, but I really don't like them. I typically eat prawn and fish. And so what I would do is I'll cook beef or chicken or turkey, something else. I'll cook it separately and have it separate for my kids so they can eat it. They can still eat from this soup and I'll be eating the fish. Me and my baby eats fish as well. My baby loves fish as well. And something else I need to say as well, at the beginning, if you thought I had too much palm oil, you can see that you can barely notice palm oil now in the soup because of the kind of soup that it is. This is how I make my Ewedu soup, the Igbo style. Like I said, in my tribe we call it ahihara. The good thing about this, I don't need stew. Like Yoruba will make Ewedu and have stew separately. With this one, you don't need stew. Believe me, if you taste this soup, you will fall in love with it straight away. And this is what the finished product looks like. And there's a close-up. You may not notice, but it's full of prawns. And we'll be eating it with pounded yam. Time to taste. Sometimes when I cook, I don't want to like do the tasting because it's gonna be like, oh yeah, of course she's gonna say it tastes nice, but like I'm gonna taste it for you guys too. Oh my goodness. If you're Yoruba and you try this, you're gonna wonder if you're Yoruba and you try this, you'll be wondering if you've been doing Ewedu the wrong way all your life. I'm telling you, when you taste this, you're gonna be like, I think we've been doing Ewedu the wrong way all our lives. Believe it or not, I still didn't put any salt. I didn't put any salt because, like I said, there's a lot of no salt. There's already enough salt in your no cube. I'm gonna end the video here now so I can finish my food. Thank you all for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye bye. Bye.